Welcome to FEBC News. Here are the top stories from our ministry fields around the world. Record-setting number of news stations in 2018. FEBC president distributes 108 radios in Indonesia. FEBC celebrates World Radio Day in an Islamic country. Listener responses from Central Asia. Story from a listener in India. 2018 was a record-setting year for FEBC. Last year, in Indonesia alone, FEBC partnered with over 80 existing stations to start broadcasting FEBC content. In addition, FEBC launched multiple news stations in Mozambique, Mongolia, Ukraine, and 4 other countries, totaling 11 news stations. This is unprecedented growth, and we are so thankful for what God did through the ministry last year. Last month, FEBC's president, Ed Cannon, alongside FEBC's team in Indonesia, had the opportunity to distribute 108 radios to local listeners in a city just outside of Jakarta. FEBC Indonesia currently partners with 105 local radio stations throughout Indonesia to spread God's word. FEBC celebrated World Radio Day on February 13th with local listeners in an Islamic country in the Middle East. The theme for this year's celebration, established by UNESCO, was Dialogue, Tolerance, and Peace. In honor of the day, FEBC radio listener clubs throughout the country organized special activities for members to participate in. Every month, FEBC is blessed by responses from our listeners all over the world. Recently, FEBC received dozens of comments from listeners in Central Asia who are wrestling with everything from divorce to financial stress. To read the full story and hear all of the comments, visit febc.org/news. We're encouraged every day by the stories we hear from our listeners. Here's this month's inspiring audio testimony from a listener in India.
My name is Shobha. I work as a staff nurse in a hospital. I listen to your programs regularly. The unhealthy atmosphere in my workplace made me frustrated, discouraged, and into depression. However, at the end of your radio programs, I decided to share my heartaches and pain to your counseling team. I belong to a different faith. Your team fervently prayed for me to Jesus. Today, I have regained my joy and hope, and Jesus has strengthened me and given me the grace to face the challenges in my workplace. Your program counselor then introduced me to a local believers church so that I could grow in my new faith. Thank you, FEBA India.
Thank you for watching FEBC News and updates from our ministry fields around the world. To read more about these stories, go online at febc.org/news. We also invite you to pray for the ministry of FEBC. On behalf of all of us here at FEBC, thank you for your partnership in bringing the gospel to the hardest to reach.